You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Bold and Beautiful fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your B&B episode info for Wednesday, 7/19/2023. This is season 36, episode 206, and we're going to pick up where we left off on Tuesday with Hope and Liam in this divorce showdown. He's already been shocked by her words, and he's already been lying, denying, deceiving. It's very frustrating, but things get official on Wednesday. We're going to dig into some really sizzling hot spoilers we have for you for the Wednesday episode. There is so much to unpack. Real quick, if you haven't, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our B&B news, spoilers, and more. All right, so coming off this Tuesday episode, and I've already seen, comments from fans on social media, and some people are very anti-Hope in this conversation, but most people are anti-Liam. Liam is still, for me, disrespecting Hope by not coming clean. And he said her bringing up Steffy was deflecting. Oh no. He's the one deflecting because he doesn't want to own up in front of her to what he did. I mean, his brother Wyatt's reaction to Liam finally confessing he's kissed Steffy not once but twice. I mean, Wyatt was outraged. He was angry at his brother. He was disgusted. And he's not the one who's been sharing a bed with Liam. The very fact that Liam is like, oh no, we're going to pigeonhole it, and this conversation is just going to be about you having this attraction to Thomas. He is like refusing to acknowledge all the past problems, any of that. And he basically, said it was deflecting. So there are some very interesting spoilers, two of them, in fact, about this conversation happening tomorrow. So one that's kind of weird is that Hope's accountability comes with conditions. Now, that's a very strangely worded spoiler, right? So I don't know if this is him holding her accountable for the breakdown of their marriage and giving conditions on it, or if Hope is saying, I will be accountable for this divorce happening, but on the condition that you admit da-da-da-da-da. Or, I don't know, it's such a strangely worded spoiler, but I think it's clear that this is about the divorce papers because, it could be about work with Steffy or her mom, but based on other spoilers where we know Steffy is going to be on Wednesday and Thursday, I just think this is probably more of her and Liam because they are signing the papers. The accountability thing also could be the starting point of her conversation with Wyatt, because we do have confirmed spoilers for Thursday that Wyatt stops by to see her, and she's in that same kind of dark brownish olive sort of colored vesty dress thing that she was in with Liam when she's talking to Wyatt. So this could be more of the divorce stuff. It could be about Wyatt. But the big spoiler for Hope and Liam for the Wednesday episode is that a long-standing relationship ends abruptly. What's funny to me was I got the feeling almost from Tuesday's episode that Hope actually didn't want to have a conversation with Liam about repairing their marriage. I think that she wanted to have a hypothetical discussion. I think she was trying to trigger him to come clean about Steffy. And of course, he is keeping his lips zipped. He is not admitting to any of his recent wrongdoing. He is trying to focus down with this magnifying glass on this one thing that Hope has done to make it all about that. And he seemed genuinely gobsmacked on Tuesday when she said, "You want a divorce? Great, we can have a divorce." And he's just like, what? Like, I think he came there thinking that she was going to be crying and begging and that he was going to get to say no and leave her this crushed, tear-stained mess on the floor. And that is not the Hope that he is getting. Hope has flipped a switch. She told Brooke what was what the other day. I was absolutely cheering when Hope was saying, Mom, it's not you pursuing a bad boy like Deacon that's the part of you that I don't want to be. The part of you that I don't want to be is the part of you that settled for Ridge, waffling for decades back and forth between you and Taylor. It's like, it's this roadmap of heartbreak that Hope has watched for many years since she was little. And she's like, I'm not signing up for it. And she was very firm with her mother and said, I want a man who wants just me. Even if it's not Thomas in the long run, she doesn't want Liam. She knows what she doesn't want. And she reiterated that with Liam then on Tuesday. She was so strong. And I was just like, ooh, yes. All right. So on Wednesday, Hope is going to stun him again because she has divorce papers with her. So that to me also says that the conversation that she started with Liam wasn't really about them finding a path to reconciliation. I think she just wanted to hear what he would say, whether he was even open to that, because she already knew his mind was on Steffy, and she called it. Bam, she called it right. And he's just like, deny, deny, deny. And those denials are nothing more than lies. He is blatantly lying now. When he is asked point blank and he's just obfuscating, sidestepping, and then calling her a deflecting person. All right, Liam is the king of deflecting, reflecting, everything. So on Wednesday, this long-standing relationship comes to an end when Hope whips out divorce papers and ink pens. She's going to sign them, and then he is going to just kind of be reeling with the pace of this. He's going to sign. He's going to take off his wedding ring, and he's going to leave it on the papers. He's going to march out. He's going to head over to Il Giardino. And he's going to, I don't know if he's meeting Steffy there or just happens to run into Steffy there. Either way, in the promo where Steffi's kind of looking, oh, no, it's a spoiler photo from like last week's magazine. There's this picture of Steffy at Il Giardino, and she's just like, mouth wide open, shocked look on her face. And of course, that's when Liam slides into a chair and says, oh, by the way, I'm divorced. So, and I have no doubt that Finn's threats about Liam not coming around are fresh on her mind, and she could just hustle Liam off and tell him, you got to go. And this back-to-back rejection could explain why by Friday, Liam is scheming and plotting. We did a standalone video. If you check either our recent videos or go to our Bold and Beautiful playlist, you can look at our video we did about what's going to happen when Liam goes dark. Somebody had actually asked us to do this video, and we were thrilled. If you ever have videos that you'd like us to explore or see, definitely drop those in the comments. Even if I don't answer or, click a like, I read every comment. I do try to go through and click likes and things, but I read every one of your comments. So if you ever have a video you want to see us do, whether it's about all the women that Eric Forrester has been married to, or a thing like what's going to happen when Liam goes dark, definitely drop those. And we love having great video ideas. One last spoiler real quick for the Bold and Beautiful Wednesday episode I'm going to give you has to do with Sheila. But first, if you haven't, please reach down, click that like button if you enjoyed this video, and also subscribe if you're not already and want to get updates when we publish more Bold and the Beautiful videos. So the last spoiler is about Sheila Carter. She is spending time with her pal Mike Guthrie. Remember, he's the former prison guard who is now being guarded in prison himself because of aiding and abetting Nine-Toed Sheila. Her trial starts this week, but it's not going to last too long because it's going to be over by Friday. And you remember there was a promo like a couple of months ago where she said she needed to escape. And the spoilers for her trial outcome says it ends with a shocker. So I don't know if she's going to be exonerated, if she's going to escape. There was betrayal promised. So maybe somebody's going to bail her out. I mean, I don't even know. So, there's lots of options. She and Mike could escape together. Maybe he'd help her escape. But it seems likely that no matter if it's legal or illegal, I don't think prison is Sheila Carter's fate. We're going to find out more later this week.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.